Hello, and welcome back to whatever I want to talk about today. Today we're talking about DIY websites. At GD Commerce, of course, we build websites for people. But sometimes you're just starting a business, or your business is relatively new and you still don't want to invest into having an agency create that website for you, and instead you want to do it yourself. And luckily, the options and the ability and the resources are out there for you to do that. And if you know about my background, I actually used to work at Shopify, most recently as a merchant success manager, which is where I was helping the largest clients with their website and their online marketing. And so my background obviously means that I have looked at a lot of different websites. I actually couldn't even tell you how many websites I've seen and judged and assessed. But the good news is that most of them are good and most of them are functional. And there are just a few things that you have to know before you start out with your DIY website. Making a DIY website can be super easy, but you have to set yourself up for success. I've just written a blog talking about which platform you want to be using when you're setting up your website, and that's obviously going to change based on your knowledge and your technical abilities, but also it's going to change based on your business. And so if you have an e-commerce website, I'm going to recommend Shopify. Sure, I have a little bit of a biased opinion there, but I really do think it's the best platform out there right now for most people. In addition to that, all you really need is to commit to it and to give yourself the time that you need to be able to create a website. So sometimes I see a lot of people try to power through and create a website in a matter of hours. And that's something that I can do. That's something that I have done. Like our personal GD Commerce website was probably created in a couple of hours altogether. I remember when I first was creating it, it took me 30 minutes and I was very proud of myself. But most people can't do that. And I think it's fair. I also don't think that V1 of our website was a good version. So I think it's not fair to set yourself up and think that you're going to be able to create a website in a couple of hours or even a couple of days for most people. By the time you recognize the software and figure out how to use the software and what you need to be setting up, like that can take you on your own a lot of time. And I think even the training that we went through at Shopify was a full month before we really knew the platform inside and out. But the good news is that you don't need to know the platform inside and out before you can create a website. You can create a really great website just starting from the basics. And another great thing about Shopify, not pushing Shopify, but they are great. Another great thing about Shopify is that they do have 24/7 support. So you can literally call in at any moment and talk to a real human and have them explain how to do something. And I think having that level of help and support when you're going through starting a new website is invaluable. Another thing that Shopify has, and a lot of other platforms as well have this, is really thorough help docs. So if you're trying to figure something out while you're building your website and you're not really sure how to do it, literally Google what you're looking for plus whatever platform you're doing it on, and you will find an answer. Resourcefulness is the number one skill that you need when you're building a website. But the good news about resourcefulness is that you can get better at it. It's not a skill that you're born with. It's a skill that you develop. So if you take that and you take that knowledge and you look on the internet, you will find everything you need to build your website. So good luck. If you need any help, of course, we're here. We also do consultation sessions where I can just take a look at your website and give you some feedback. And that's usually pretty beneficial for people who are building their own websites as well. So get something set up, and then give me a call and I'd be happy to help. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.